There is a $4 box on the bottom shelf of every Walmart in America, green and white. Most people walk past it. The Amish have used what's inside that box for 140 years to run an entire household, 15 different ways. Replaces $320 a year of products under your sink with one $4 box. It's called Borax. Your grandmother knew it. Your mother probably forgot it. And the cleaning industry spent decades making sure you never thought about it again. You have never seen a commercial for Borax on television. There is a reason. It traces back to one decision in 1988. I will name it before this video ends. First time I sat at a kitchen table in Holmes County, Ohio, an Amish grandmother slid a mason jar across the wood toward me, white powder inside. She told me her mother used that same jar for 37 years before her. Same jar, same powder, 3 generations, 1 product, 15 jobs, pennies per use. If you already own your home, every single use I am about to walk you through works tonight in the house you are sitting in right now with no contractor, no permit, and no special equipment. Let me tell you what happened the first morning I watched an Amish woman do her wash. She was somewhere in her 60s, sleeves rolled, standing over a wringer washer in a back room off the kitchen in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. She scooped half a cup of white powder from a glass jar and tossed it into the drum before she added anything else. No detergent bottle, no fabric softener, no dryer sheets stacked on a shelf. Just that powder, a bar of homemade soap she had grated into flakes the night before, and water heated on a wood stove. The clothes came out cleaner than anything I had ever pulled from my own machine at home. Whiter whites, softer towels, no smell of perfume, just the smell of fresh cotton and sun. I asked her what it was. She looked at me like I had asked what bread was. Borax, she said. Same as her mother used, same as her grandmother used before that. The reason it works has nothing to do with marketing and everything to do with chemistry. Borax is sodium borate, a naturally occurring mineral pulled from dried lake beds, and it does 4 things at once that no modern detergent does on its own. It softens hard water by binding to the calcium and magnesium that make your soap fail. It raises the pH of the wash water to a level where grease and oil literally fall off the fabric. It kills the bacteria that cause that musty towel smell you can never quite get rid of, and it brightens whites without bleach because it converts back to hydrogen peroxide when it dissolves, 1/2 cup per load, about 6 cents. But here's where it gets interesting. The company that mines most of the borax used in the United States is headquartered in a town in California, literally named Boron, about 100 miles northeast of Los Angeles. They supply roughly 30% of the world's refined borate from a single mine. Their history goes back to a famous 20-mule team that hauled the mineral 165 miles across Death Valley in wagons weighing 36.5 tons, fully loaded. That image, those mules, that wagon, used to be on every box. American households in the 1940s and 50s knew exactly what borax was and used it for everything. Then something changed in the marketplace, and suddenly, the average homeowner had 37 different bottles under the sink, each one promising to do one specific job, and the green and white box was pushed to the bottom shelf. Therefore, the first use the Amish never abandoned is the laundry use, and that single switch will save the average family between $200 and $320 a year on detergent, softener, and bleach combined. But laundry is just the beginning. There are 14 more. The second use is the one that made me sell my dishwasher detergent subscription the same week I learned it. I was helping repair a fence on a property outside Sugar Creek when the woman of the house came out with 2 coffee mugs that had been stained black on the inside from years of use. She filled them with hot water, dropped in a teaspoon of borax each, and went back inside. 20 minutes later, she rinsed them out, and they looked brand new. White ceramic, no scrubbing, no abrasive pad. Just the mineral doing what it does. Borax is mildly abrasive at the molecular level, alkaline enough to dissolve coffee and tea tannins, and gentle enough that it will not scratch the glaze. I went home and tried it on a thermos I had been about to throw away. Worked the same. Use 3 is the dishwasher itself. 2 tablespoons of borax in the bottom of the machine before you start a cycle, plus your normal detergent, and you get glasses that come out without the cloudy film hard water leaves behind. The reason your dishwasher detergent stopped working as well as it used to, by the way, is that around 2010, most states banned phosphates from automatic dishwasher detergent for environmental reasons. The replacement formulas never worked as well. Adding borax restores the softening action that phosphates used to provide. The Amish never had this problem because they never used the phosphate stuff to begin with. They have been adding borax for over a century. Use 4 is your toilet bowl. A quarter cup of borax sprinkled in before bed, left overnight, brushed in the morning. No more blue chemical pucks, no more bleach fumes. A blue toilet puck costs $4 and lasts a week. A quarter cup of borax costs 9 cents and does the job every single night. The mineral lifts hard water staining, kills bacteria, and deodorizes the trap. Use 5 as your drains. Half a cup down the kitchen sink followed by hot water once a week prevents grease buildup that leads to clogs. I have not paid a plumber for a kitchen sink clog in 4 years. The last time I called one, the visit alone was $140 before he even reached for a wrench. Use 6 is something I would never have believed if I had not watched it work. Roach control. The Amish do not have many pest problems because their homes are clean and dry, but when an outlying barn picks up an infestation, they mix equal parts borax and powdered sugar and dust it along the baseboards and behind the appliances. The roaches eat the sugar, ingest the borax, and dehydrate from the inside. Within 2 weeks, the population collapses. The University of Florida Extension Service published findings showing this method achieves results comparable to commercial baits at roughly 1% of the cost. The same dust kills ants. Same dust kills fleas in carpet, sprinkled in, left for an hour, vacuumed up. Use 7 is one I want you to write down. Mattress cleaning. You sprinkle borax across the surface of your mattress, work it in with a stiff brush, let it sit for an hour, then vacuum thoroughly. It kills dust mites, it deodorizes, it absorbs moisture. The Amish flip and treat their mattresses every season. Most American mattresses are crawling with mites that nobody wants to think about, and the chemical sprays sold to address this cost $20 a bottle and contain ingredients you do not want near your face for 8 hours a night. Borax costs about 12 cents per treatment. Use 8 is rust removal. Mix borax with lemon juice to form a paste, apply it to rusted metal, let it sit 15 minutes, scrub off. I cleaned a cast iron pan. I had been about to throw away a Wagner ware skillet my grandfather gave me in 1979. After one afternoon with the paste, it came back looking like the day he handed it to me. Use 9 as grout. Same paste, applied to bathroom tile grout, brushed with an old toothbrush, rinsed off. The grout in my own shower had been gray for 11 years. After one Saturday morning with the paste and a toothbrush, it was white. Total cost, under $1 in lemon juice and a quarter cup of borax. Now, if you already own a house and you are thinking this only applies to people building from scratch, stay with me, because this next part is specifically for you, and it is the section that changed how I think about my own home more than anything else I learned from the Amish. Use 10 is termite prevention, and this one comes straight from the United States Department of Agriculture Forest Products Laboratory in Madison, Wisconsin. In 2007, researchers Stan LeBeau, Bessie Woodward, and Patricia LeBeau published findings on borax copper preservatives showing that wood treated with a borax solution at 2.3% concentration prevented decay and termite damage almost completely in test stakes driven into the ground for years of exposure. The follow-up paper in 2009, research paper FPL-RP-655, confirmed the results. Borax penetrates wood, becomes inhospitable to fungi and insects, and lasts for decades. The Amish have been doing this with new barn timbers since before the USDA existed. Here is how you do it in a home you already own. You take a 1-pound box of borax, dissolve it in a gallon of hot water with a cup of glycerin or antifreeze added to help the solution penetrate, and you brush or spray it onto any bare wood in your crawl space, basement, attic, or garage. Wood sills along the foundation. Floor joists where you can reach them, the bottoms of porch posts, any wood within 18 inches of the ground. You do this once. The treatment lasts 20 to 30 years in protected applications. A professional termite inspection and pre-treatment costs between $1,500 and $3,000. Your borax treatment costs about $8. The Amish do not pay termite inspectors because they treat the wood when it goes up. Use 11 is mold prevention in damp basements and crawl spaces. The same solution, sprayed on concrete block walls, on cinder block, on the underside of subfloors, prevents mold from establishing. Borax raises the pH of the surface to a level mold cannot colonize. I treated the north wall of my own basement 4 years ago after a small flood, and the patch of black spot that kept coming back every spring has not returned once. Total cost was under $3. Before I show you the next 4 uses and the one nobody talks about, one quick thing. Everything I have been pulling out of these Amish kitchens and farmhouse archives, the half cup of borax that replaces $320 a year of laundry products, the dishwasher boost that brings hard water glasses back to clear, the toilet bowl treatment for 9 cents a night, the borax and sugar dust that kills roaches at 1% of the cost of commercial baits, the mattress treatment for 12 cents, the rust paste on the cast iron pan, the grout paste that whitened 11 years of staining, the $8 termite treatment from the USDA Forest Products Laboratory paper FPLRP 655 that protects wood for 30 years, the basement mold prevention I used on my own north wall 4 years ago, the 4 more uses still coming, including the one nobody talks about, the direct task circuit from the Belmont solar video, the cellar vent from the absorption fridge video, the $50 wall from the Trombe wall video, the Burkholder reservoir from the sand battery video, the smoke shelf from the Hans hair video, the Alms collection from the 20 depression hacks video, and all the other pieces I have pulled out of Lancaster County and Holmes County over the years. I have put it all in one place, room by room, season by season, in the order the families actually use it. It is called the Amish Home System. Link is in the description. But stay right here, because the next 4 uses, plus the one I told you about in the very first sentence of this video, are what this whole thing has been building toward. Use 12 as fire retardancy. This one is documented in commercial fire safety literature going back to a product called Firebreak 500, developed in 1995 by a chemist named Kelvin Shen for the Borax Company. But the underlying principle that borax-treated cellulose will not flame was known to traditional builders for 2 centuries. Amish builders treat the underside of attic decking and the inside of wall cavities with borax solution, because when the temperature in a house fire reaches a certain point, treated wood chars rather than ignites. It buys you minutes. Minutes are everything in a house fire. You can treat your own attic decking in an afternoon with a garden sprayer and a box of borax. Use 13 is something the Amish do for their outbuildings that any American homeowner can copy. They mix borax into the whitewash paint they put on barn interiors. The mineral becomes part of the paint film. Fungus does not grow on it. Insects do not nest in it. The paint lasts longer because the substrate underneath does not rot. You can add a half cup of borax to a gallon of any latex paint you are using on a basement wall, a garage interior, or a shed, and you get the same protection without changing the color or finish. Use 14 is weed control. A tablespoon of borax dissolved in a quart of water, sprayed directly on the leaves of weeds growing in the cracks of your driveway or along a fence line, kills them within a week. Do not use it on lawn or garden soil because it will sterilize the soil for months. The Amish use it on gravel paths and barn aprons where they do not want anything growing. Use 15 is the one that ties everything together. It is preservation of leather, harness, and saddle. A weak borax solution applied to leather goods, then wiped off and conditioned with neatsfoot oil, prevents mildew and extends the life of leather by decades. Amish harness shops have been doing this since the 1800s. Your work boots, your leather belts, your saddle if you ride, all benefit from this treatment. Therefore, the bridge for the existing homeowner is this: you do not need to be building a new house to capture 90% of what the Amish know about borax. You need a garden sprayer, a stiff brush, a $4 box, and 1 weekend. Most of these treatments are permanent or last decades. The cost of doing all 15 for a typical 3-bedroom house is under $50 in materials. The equivalent commercial services and products would run between $4,000 and $6,000 over the same lifespan. But here is what nobody tells you. There is a 16th use, and the reason you have never heard it is the reason this entire video had to be made. In 1988, the Federal Trade Commission settled a case involving the Borax Company and certain advertising claims about the health applications of the mineral. Everything changed. The settlement effectively ended consumer-facing advertising about the internal and medicinal uses of borax in the United States. From that point forward, the green and white box could be sold for cleaning, but the company could no longer talk about the other thing, the thing the Amish never stopped doing. I learned about it from an old man in Holmes County who was 83 years old when I met him. He had hands like leather and the kind of clear blue eyes you only see on people who have worked outside their entire life. He told me his joints had stopped hurting 20 years earlier when his wife started adding a small amount of borax to his morning coffee. I thought he was pulling my leg. Then I started looking into it. There is a body of research showing that boron, the element at the heart of borax, plays a role in bone metabolism. The substance has been studied for decades in countries where the mineral occurs naturally in the drinking water, places like parts of Turkey and Israel, and the populations in those regions show measurably lower rates of arthritis and osteoporosis than populations in regions where boron is absent from groundwater. A retired biochemist named Walter Last published an article in 2012 laying out the historical record of this research and the way it disappeared from American medical literature after the FTC settlement. The article has been removed from multiple websites over the years. Earth Clinic republished it in 2024 specifically because so many links to it had gone dead. The Amish called this practice taking your boron the way other Americans take a multivitamin. Now, I want to be very clear with you here. I am not your doctor. I am not qualified to give you the exact protocol for anything you put inside your body, and you should not start anything internal, not borax, not any supplement, not anything without talking to a physician who knows your medical history, your medications, and your kidney function. What I am telling you is that this knowledge existed openly in American households for 60 years, that it disappeared from public conversation almost overnight after a specific regulatory action, and that an entire community in Pennsylvania and Ohio kept doing what their grandparents did because nobody told them to stop. The history exists, the practice exists. Whether you do anything with that information is between you and your physician. The old man with the blue eyes is 91 now. He still walks 2 miles a day to the mailbox at the end of his lane. The reason the cleaning aisle does not want you to know about borax is not because borax is dangerous. Used externally and topically the way I walked you through in the first 15 uses, it is safer than most of the products that replaced it. The reason is that one $4 box replaces approximately $320